Big Chief, he was a whole different animal. So I was just, you know, I kinda was on some shit. I'm making so much money for being signed. I don't give a shit. I'm making too much money.
Real life. If it ain't real life, just ain't real life. Street Starz. You know what time it is.
Yeah, not only JJ, we talk about Lil Deezy, we talk about Bruce Wayne, we you know, all these factors that's like you've already kind of the network is already there.
Right.
And the music's just a byproduct of the network that's already in place. You know
sure.
what I'm saying? So I definitely respect it all. Chief, let me ask you, because like you said, you've been pushing for this for a minute.
Yeah.
You've been putting on for this, like the DVDs. I mean, just you've been trying to get the eyes on the city for a minute. You have multiple ways of getting at it. How do you feel now, like as far as all the work you put in that groundwork early on? Because when it comes to even the young kids looking at all the guys, they're like, oh, they love the ice, they love the jewelry. And if someone has said, man, Dallas was never on that jewelry stuff back then. And I think they're talking about a couple other artists, but I'm like, nah, boy, that boy Chief kind of been.
You know what? I think a lot of people talk and say things, but they probably ain't old enough to know. So they can only speak on what age level they was at and what they was able to see. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you went outside, you know, like, this is what I said, I graduated in, 2000, you know what I'm talking about, type shit. So, you know, if you went outside in 05, 06, 07, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, like, hey, you know, you probably wouldn't know that it was a nigga who was doing everything you seeing now. Yeah, it was did before the city. You know the city know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's why, like, when I look at what's going on, I be like, man, I see a little bit of me off of all them boys. You know what I'm saying? I be like, that's hard, you know.
Yeah, you painted the blueprint because it was such a look for Dallas that you had multiple labels that was already on trying to get at you. Hey. I mean, I think you was closer to sign to who? Was it No Limit or?
Nah, so check this out. With me, it was like, I was never ever signed or close to being signed. It just, I moved like them boys.
Exactly.
My motion was like I was signed. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Like they want to be part of it.
Yeah, people, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, and I was just so greedy. I was just like, shit, I kind of got, complacent and contented. And that was the young Chief. That was Big Chief. It's done Chief right now. But Big Chief, he was a whole different animal. So I was just, I kind of was on some shit. I'm making so much money, fuck being signed. I don't shit. I'm making too much money. $10 a wop. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So, then I was goddamn me trapping and rapping. So it all came together. So it was like, I wasn't tripping on being signed. When I was seeing boys getting 30,000 this and that, I was like, nigga, my chain and shit that. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you can't advance me 30s and 40s. You know what I'm saying? Like, you couldn't see me like that because I'm already, living that type of life. You know what I'm saying? So, shit, I kind of was on some shit. I pay my way.
Now, exactly what you was doing was kind of how it worked because, like you said,
I've been the DOS before the DOS. A
lot of people trying to get connected with what you was putting on for Dallas, and I think I seen the same thing when you have CMG, you have Yo Gotti coming down to tap in.
Right.
He's going to look at, like, let me see what's already established here. And he already sees, like, okay, it looks like they do have a pipeline out here.
Right.
And I think he's just like, he was trying to, of course, Yo Gotti trying to get that Dallas pipeline. Like, we got to be able to have a foothold in Dallas.
Yeah, but that's cool. That was good to bring the awareness and bust the door open. But shit, we trying to control everything that move around this bitch. We try to control everything that move, and it's about relationships. You know what I'm saying? So, and building that bridge to be able to make some shit shake when boys got some motion. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go outsource. We can create that right here. That's just like with y'all. Like I always preach. Like we got the team and the people to really be our own goddamn CMGs. And
right.
We got the media, we got the producers, we got the rappers, and we got the bag. So it's like, it's just about us moving like that. You know what I mean?
Nah, we the hub for real. Now, even with this music you got, as far as what's about to come out, whether a single, whether an album, what album is this for you, Chief? As far as how many do you have out right now? If someone was to count,
I'm probably like in originals like about 38, 39 of them, you know what I'm saying?
35.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like that, you know what I'm saying? So this one right here is actually gonna be me and Bebe, you know what I'm saying? We go, you know, it's called A Long Time Coming, you know, so, you know, and it's a story behind that, you know what I'm saying? Like, we really got a different kind of relationship, you know what I'm saying? Like, literally, you know, we can probably go years without talking to each other and then pick up and we go lock in, and, you know, we got a relationship. So when I was thinking about, you know, okay, it's time to get back grooving, I was like, you know, shit, I see bro, you know, I see how he moving, what he got going, and I'm like, I know what he missing.
Yeah.
And I know what I'm missing, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know, we ain't never done nothing, but we have, so let's go on and goddamn me really make a gumbo, you know what I'm saying, and roll it out, show him the lifestyle, and just tell the history of, like, you know, he been a part of some of my most monumental moments, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's what we got going, but, you know, shit, before that, we got the Eat Greedy joint coming, you know what I'm saying? You know, little bro dropping first, so I'm gonna let him, you know, we really riding, we finna bust the door open off of this, I sign myself, cause we some niggas like, that move like that, that's what that Eat Greedy mean, like, you know, it's a mentality of like, nigga, shit, I'm like that.
Hold on, what's the name? G, what's the name of the album? What's the name of your project?
I signed myself.
I signed myself. I like that. Yeah. I like that. That's how you got to push it, man. Tell me the concept behind that, because most cats, they argue, man, should I go independent? Should I be part of a label? And that it keeps jumping back and forth as far as what a new artist should do.
Yeah, shout out to Lionel, man. Y'all might not know who that is, but it's a nigga behind the scenes who pushing a lot of buttons for a lot of niggas, and he ain't, you know, publicly, he ain't getting no recognition. But I'm gonna say this, man, it's like, you know, my mindset is just to do everything to the maximum. You know what I'm saying? And not leave no meat on the bone. And I understand the key to wealth is ownership. So it was like, okay, how can we get the biggest bag? You know what I'm saying? So what I did was, I created the LLC, Eat Greedy Big Plates, turned around and signed myself to that LLC, to that label. So now when they come and they like, hey, we want to sit down, woo, woo, woo. Okay, that's cool, but y'all got to go holler at Eat Greedy Big Plates.
Come on now.
See, you hear me? See, listen, that's why I gotta fuck with this kind of mentality. You hear me? Like, nah, it's a young bull speaking like a real big, you know, a big dog. You know what I'm saying? But with the mentality of like, nah, I'm gonna be self-made. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and I've been making money off me since I was in middle school. You hear me? Like, I ain't never worked for nobody. So when I'm seeing a young bull push it like that, I'm like, nigga, I know. You know, so I had to fuck with it. Yeah.
Hey. We live in action. So this will Greedy. So for a new artist, right? Kind of break it down to him, because you know you explain it to him the route to go, but kind of break it down to him. When you say I signed myself, that means you being the label, you being the manager, you being every part of the action, right? So kind of explain a little bit to a new artist that just, you know, he got the paper to make it happen, but just kind of give him some motivation to kind of elaborate on the ways you have took to get to where you at right now. And for the mindset of I signed myself.
Man, I encourage everybody to play every role that they can. So when we talk about independence, like I ain't never really had no team. You know what I'm saying? I was the nigga funding my own projects. I'm the nigga paying for the videos. I'm the nigga making sure the models there, making sure the vehicles there. I'm the nigga making sure the beats cleared. I'm the nigga, you know what I'm saying? At one time I was recording and engineering myself. I'm the nigga typing in the metadata. I'm the one uploading the project, making sure all the credits there, making sure it's MP3 versus WAV file, making sure everything mastered. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like, I feel like everybody should at least everybody should experience that, trying to fit wherever it had at least one time, so you can understand, you know what I'm saying, what's going on.
How old do you agree?
I'm 32. Okay. Yeah, I'm 32. But I prepared when I was in the penitentiary, and I damn near 10, you know what I'm saying? So when I was down there, I'm ordering books and shit about the industry. So I'm learning what ISRC codes is. I'm learning what, you know, distribution is and all this other shit, you know what I'm saying? So What I did was, basically I had to, when I set up the LLC, and then I went to the PROs and shit like ASCAP and BMI, I also set up a publisher account, songwriter account and publisher account. So now, you know what I'm saying, when when you register the song and do shit like that, it's gonna be full ownership, like E Gritty Big Place. Songwriter, publisher, song owner, you know what I'm saying, like the whole nine. And there ain't nothing wrong with sitting down with a label if it makes sense. It's just all about how the contract is constructed. Our contract's not constructed the same. But I wanted to construct, I feel like signing yourself is the best way to put you in position that's gonna be advantageous to you instead of the label. You know what I'm saying? Because most niggas get one lump sum payment and say, oh, I signed for $250, but them niggas will never see another check from the label. They don't talk about that part. Now you just gotta hustle out show money. They don't talk about that. But the way I position it to where I ain't tripping as an artist, I take whatever up front. But as the label, shit, I want a high royalty percentage. You know what I'm saying? I want to get paid when y'all get paid. You know what I'm saying? So it's just about setting yourself up, to maximize, to retain ownership. You know what I'm saying?
That's what we preaching over here.
Shout out Reallyfe Street Starz, nigga. Move. Hey.